over here. Let's go over some quick news, some quick updates. So here's what's happening, and be kind of fun to get some comments from our friends here as we go along. So there's a building just came up. So if you're interested in renting in Waikiki, there's a new building that just completed, and it's a monthly rents. Here we go. Here, okay. So I wonder if we should do that. Okay, let's do this. So let's have some fun. So there's a new building in Waikiki. It's designed for rentals. And so here's the question for the Ohana, for you folks that are watching us right now. What's the monthly rent for a studio? Monthly rent start. That means the lowest price for the studio in Waikiki. Put that in the comments. Let's see who's going to win this contest. And if Scott and I'm going to ask Dylan and Heidi and Scott, if you folks don't already know what this number is, just for fun. Starting price, rental in Waikiki, not a vacation rental. Renters must sign a 12-month lease. Average unit is 432 square feet for studios, 651 square feet for a 1-bedroom, 1,000 square feet for 2-bedroom, and 1,200 square feet for 3 bedrooms. What are they renting for? The studio, how much? Okay, they're coming in. Auntie Joyce says 2. Kel says 1,100. Neil says 2,500, and Jason says $5,000. All right, good. Let's get a few more in here. Patrick says 45. This is the starting price for the studio. This is great. I feel like I'm bidding. This is so much fun. Okay. Maui median. Here's the fun one. Maui median price 1.2 million. Now I got a screenshot because here's the funny part here, right? I'm old enough to remember that back in June of 2021, we were like going off that the Maui median home price had topped $1 million. We're like, oh my God, it's over $1 million. Just a year later, it's 1.2. So take that. Maui median price is 1.2 million. Hotel rates. If you've tried to book a hotel in Hawaii, you have realized it is darned expensive. One of our audience had mentioned, I think it was Christopher Longley, if I'm not mistaken, tried to rent out, not rent, but tried to book a hotel room on the Big Island for $1,000 a night. There's a there's a property in Maui. I'm not going to name it, but there's a property in Maui which everybody knows is a dive property. It's a total dive, like the worst of the worst properties, and it's renting. It's going for $300 a day. So the worst in Maui is $300 a day. Courtyard Maui in Kahului, $750 a night, etc. Grand Wailea, $1,300 a night. It's way up there. Japanese visitors are coming. Scott's told us about this a bunch of times. We've been kind of, quote, warning you about it. It is right around the corner. Looks like Governor Ige went to Japan to ask Japan for an exception to their COVID rules in Japan. If you are a returning Japanese national, you have to go into quarantine, and that's been putting a big kibosh on people traveling. So our Governor Ige, who's also of Japanese ancestry, went to Japan and said, hey, can you guys cut Hawaii a slack so that your returning Japanese nationals don't have to take, if they test negative or whatever, they don't have to be quarantined. So we'll see how that's going to go. There's some tax relief. It's minuscule. I'd like to see what Dylan thinks about the tax relief about that on the Big Island. That's going on. And let's kind of zoom in over here to get the view of the weather. Weather's looking, again, those 1 degree differences. It's been a couple of windy weeks, but it looks like we're coming out of it. And today is a great way to start. All right, before we jump into our friends over here, let's do a quick, let's get a quick update on what the prices are. So Patrick says 45. Jim and Cass 7,500. Chris says 3,000. Joan says 3,300. Okay, so the answer is the starting price for the rent. The starting price for a studio in Waikiki, 2,300. That's the number. So, all right.